Okay, so I gotta talk about Basketball Wives, the latest episode. Man, the episode was very disturbing. I want to start off by saying that. I don't understand why half of the cast is even a part of Basketball Wives because no one is a basketball wife except Jackie. Her daughter is a basketball wife. Brandy is also a basketball wife. But to me personally, I don't think that Brandy needs to be on the show. But that's another story for another time. Let's just get into the episode. So I have been watching it. I've been watching all of the episodes. And I must say that it seems like everybody is teaming up against Jackie. It looks like that is everybody's storyline. They did try to kind of like make it seem like everybody had an individual problem with amongst themselves, but as episodes pass, I noticed that everything is they're bringing back everything to Jackie and her daughter. And I have noticed that, Jackie was trying to walk away each time because, as we know, Jackie don't really air her family business out like that. So I feel like that was more of the issue. She didn't want to, display different things about her family on the show. I want to start off by also saying, what is the reason for her daughter being on there? Because I don't remember her daughter being disrespectful. I always noticed on previous seasons, whenever they did kind of like show Jackie's daughter, that she would say like little smart comments, but it seemed like Jackie kind of catered to those kids. So I don't understand where this is coming from. It's like, I'm a firm believer that you are supposed to honor your parents, right? And I'm also a firm believer that your parents is not supposed to provoke you, right? And you are supposed to give respect to get it. But I'm also old school, where you don't talk back to your parents, you don't put your hands on your parents, and you pretty much do whatever your parents tell you to do, as long as they're making sure that you're not doing nothing that's just too crazy, right? So I'm just not understanding why her daughter is going against her, making it seem like she's just an absolutely horrible mother. The way that she provoked her mother, put her hands on her mother, because I watched it and I actually rewinded to watch it again, and Chantel put her hands on Jackie first. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know if this was a part of the plan from Shani. I'm just keeping it real, because it do come off like that. Like, Shani is the last person standing when you really think about it. We don't really know too much about her family besides what her other daughter said about her, right? So in my opinion, I feel like Shani is trying to get Jackie off the show. Evelyn, for her to jump in and just always saying different things about Jackie, and now she's making it her storyline to insert herself inside Jackie and her daughter's business. I don't understand that, because Evelyn, you don't like nobody to talk about your daughter. You don't even want nobody to really say too much about you. So I don't understand why she feels the need to say different things about Jackie. Evelyn, in my opinion, needs to be off the show. But she's Shani's friend, so I don't even think that that'll happen, right? I don't get it. So again, the only people that I really feel should be on that show so far is Ty and Jackie. They need to get a whole nother cast of people that are actually basketball wives. Actually, I don't care about seniority, because we all are familiar with the old cast. We need a new cast, and that's just all it is. Like, we need a new cast. The women are too messy. It's not even fun to watch anymore. I never thought that I'd see the day that a mother and daughter go against each other publicly on national TV. I don't remember Basketball Wives being this messy. Yes, they were messy, but it was always a funny type of messy. But now this is becoming it's becoming too serious, and I don't like it. I'm just be all the way real. I don't like it. I think I honestly think that they're ready for Jackie to be off the show, and the only way to get Jackie off the show is by trying to humiliate her. And they use her daughter to do the job. I'm just be honest. I don't understand why everybody is so invested, because some things are private. And the situation where people were going back telling Jackie's daughter that, oh, she said that she'll have a sit down with you on her YouTube channel or something of that sort, I honestly interpret it in a different way. I feel like Jackie was saying like she's not about to let that franchise get paid off of her by airing out her family business. And if she do air out her family business, it's going to be on her own platform. That's what I took it like, you know. So again, I did not like the episode. And honestly, I feel like they need to go ahead and remove Chantel, because Chantel lied about the whole altercation. She lied about it all, and she's making it bigger than what it is. I'm not saying she don't have an issue with her mother, but to, again, publicly humiliate your mother and then have your family looked at in a different light when you've never seen your mom put that type of information out on national TV is beyond disgusting. And again, I've watched Basketball Wives for years, and I'm disappointed because Shawnee's supposed to be a Christian, and it's a facade in my eyes. It looks like it was it looked like it was a setup, if you ask me. Like I said, I've been watching all of the episodes up until now, and I've never seen nothing like this. Even the other issues that the ladies have amongst each other or whatever they got going on in their personal lives, they're not even talking about that. They're more so invested in Jackie and Chantel, you know, because in my opinion, when a person really already don't like you, all they need is a reason. And I don't feel like any of the cast like Jackie, right? And in their own right, they have every reason to not like her. But I just feel like some things you shouldn't get in. And family business is one of them, you know? So again, I did not like the episode. I do not think that I'll be watching it if Chantel returns. Brittany Renner, I don't understand what's her purpose to even be on the show, because she adds nothing to the show. She's too invested, and I feel like she is, you know, acting like her and Chantel is best friends when y'all just met each other. It doesn't make sense. What you got going on with your mother is not the same as what Chantel got going on with her mother, and then you should not be jumping in it and disrespecting her mother like that. So I just don't understand. It was very disturbing to watch. Again, Jackie, we all know her for being messy. We all know her from saying whatever, doing whatever, but she never bring her family business to the TV. So I do not agree with that. And again, as far as Brittany Renner, she shouldn't return. It's no point. I feel like she's playing with I feel like she's playing with the Muslim religion. These are my thoughts. I feel like she's playing with the Muslim religion. One minute she's acting like she's trying to change, the next minute she's not. Like, it's too much, you know. And nobody walks a perfect walk. That's not what I'm saying. But it just seems like she has a lot of aggression, and I don't know where it's coming from. It does not seem like it has anything to do with the show. It seems like she has other outside issues, and she is trying to use what Chantel is going through as an excuse to show everybody her aggression, you know. She did call Brandy a bitch, and I don't understand where that came from. But then she said she wasn't going to apologize, and she did apologize. But it's like it was kind of like one of those passive-aggressive apologies that I wouldn't have accepted if someone tried to give it to me. I don't understand why Ming is on the show. I'm going to be all the way real. Her voice is annoying. Her voice is annoying. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't give authentic. It gives like she's hiding something else, and she's not really showing who she really is on TV. And I think that Ty Young sees that, and she knows that, but she don't want to air her out, right? So she's only giving us a little bit like, hey, she lying about having a boyfriend, or she's this and that, you know? So I just don't understand any of the cast. Again, I do like Ty Young. I like Jackie. You know, if Jackie leave the show right now and start a whole nother show, come on now, she's going to be way more successful than Basketball Wives. So I don't know why Shawnee's trying to get her off the show, because Jackie is the show. Shawnee, you couldn't even bring in the ratings when you were a cast. So it's like, why even try to mess that up, you know? Again, I did not like this. I didn't like it. And to be honest, I haven't even liked the season at all, to be honest. It's not the same. Jennifer, she's just Jennifer. So it's like Jennifer's gonna be Jennifer. So I don't really have much to say about her. Who else is on there? The new girl, I forgot her name. She to me, she seems like she just kind of go with the wind. They're calling themselves the Big Three: Chantel, Brittany, and her. I cannot remember her name, but I don't see the relevance of her being on the show. I really don't. So again, I just want them to either change the whole dynamic of the show and go back to the way things used to be, or just go ahead and cancel it all together, because I don't think that anybody wants to see a daughter and a mother fighting on TV. Come on now. This is not Zeus. This is not baddies. This is not Now That's TV. We don't want to see that. We want to see the lifestyles of what's going on and go back to the drawing board, or go back to what already works, which is